Alrighty. That off. Let's hope this one's third chime is the charm. Got to change some settings up. And we'll see if that'll do anything to help with that. Anything that I'm bound and determined to beat this track. I will not let Slinger defeat me. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I will not let this track beat me. Know the rules. So do I. Let's get this done. We are going to defeat Slinger. Finally. This is it. Ah, shoot. Well, I already fucked up. My controls are right. Hang on. I already fucked up. I already effed it up. I turned automatic. It's automatic. I don't want it automatic. I don't want it automatic. I want it on manual. Dummy self. Gotta do that. It's like, you idiot. How do you forget to do that? Oh, wait a minute. Is it gonna automatically change everything? Yeah, that. Okay, we want advance, but I gotta set everything back again. Let's hope I don't have to change the driving settings. God damn it, I didn't want to change those. Actually, I want more effect on their tire wear. Less frequent. Okay. Rumble. I'm gonna try to beat Slinger finally. This is it. I'm finally gonna beat Slinger. Get everything the way I want it. This is it. This is my time to finally beat this track. I'll put back to that. Here we go. 100%. This is it. Should tell him go into his chat and yell at himself, go play, what are you doing playing NR? You should go play SRX. You know, NR is a great game. I'm not saying it isn't. No. Let me try dragging the brake a little bit. I don't know about him, but I know that me and High TV were talking, and High TV was planning to have, well, there you are now. The plan is to, hopefully once everybody gets the mod that's supposed to get it, we can try to do some stuff online together is the plan. But we need a coordinated day in which everybody would be able to do it. I know, I saw his video yesterday about it, Bumble. It's like he broke it further than the way I broke it. But High TV actually is apparently fixing that too, so... Yeah, High TV, I'm doing it. This is it. This is my third attempt at it. I put in the settings you sent me, so we'll see if I can actually defeat it this time. I did remember to turn damage off, so that should definitely help. The leader's already on my bumper. Damn, Ty is like kicking butt tonight. And we're not even, what, about not quite 3 minutes into this heat, and Ty's already lapping up the 40th. Yeah, we're gonna send it and win it. That's yeah. Put that on my bumper. Send it and win it. I'm gonna make the field William Byron. I'll be Joey Logano. I'll just send it and move him out of the way. That's the thing. I'm bound and determined to beat it with the wheel too. I have the controller and probably would make it easier, but I'm bound and determined to beat this with the wheel. It's like, I got the wheel, damn it. You know what? I'll do one better. I'll get Ty. Oh, never mind. I think Joey just spawned himself out. You know what? Well, that happened. Joey spun himself out, and the field checked up. So, go figure. Oh, jeez, I'm not fourth. Got that break. I mean, I did get that right, High TV. That was Joey that spun, correct? That was just... I'm going to upload this stream to YouTube for tomorrow once I'm done, but yeah, I mean, that was humorous. I think it was Hamilton I drove under. Lewis Hamilton is who I drove under. I was just going to try to do it, what if it was what if that drove to the inside. One of them drove to the inside past a bunch of cars and they were stopped. I was like, okay, I didn't necessarily want to gain the spots that way, but hey, I'm taking anything at this point. Oh yeah, I forgot this. Put the leader point back up there. Rod Stewart says, tonight's the night. Yeah, because I think I'm catching them now. There's a lap car, so yeah, I think that was Joey that spawned. Oh, poor Ed. Come on, Ed, you gotta pick up the pace. You can't have a scrub like Logano spin and beat you. Oh no, no problem at all. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it at all. I'd like to try out a couple maybe of the new tracks you have. Obviously my goal right now is to get through this 100% challenge, but yeah, I wouldn't mind. In essence, I was kind of your beta tester anyway, because you gave it to me when we were trying to work out, get the Heat 5 stuff working. So, yeah, I'm more than willing to be a beta tester. Oh, Jeff's a lap down now too. And Cozy Windval about to go lap down. And you got Windval's almost a lap down. Ed's back here. And these guys are not having a good night. To get back under me. I couldn't keep it low. Yes, I can get back low. Give me back here. Cindric back here. There's a couple of guys off pace. Yeah, I got one on my inside. Just wait for more people to get the game, so that way we can see more people make videos with this. So. It's just so enjoyable. As I actually shared in the Discord, you've already seen High TV, but I'll tell Bumble I was kind of doing a mock first race for a season to kind of see what settings I want to do for the season mode when I do it on here with the cars. And the first race out at staff for the final race came between me and one other person. I passed him with 8 to go. That person finished second. Guess who that person was? Good old Roots. Yep. Mikey finished second to me. I passed him with 8 to go for it. Which is actually the only time that's the only time I've actually raced his AI in any of the streams I've done. Actually for something, or anything that I've done on here. Are we 8th right now? Who's leading? Oh, okay. Quest. I think we're gonna lock down 8th, I think, unless something happens in front of me. The fun part's gonna be heat in Heat 2. Well, the thing is, I passed him clean. I probably passed him as cleanly as I could pass him when I did it. Unlike What If, you know? Uh-oh. I think I'm having... might be a little bit of a latency issue. Hang on. Pause this for a second. Make sure I'm not having connection problems. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of frame droppage. Looks like speed staying somewhat consistent, but I'm having a little bit of frame droppage. That's on my end, though. It's not anything to do with the game. That's on my end. I gotta be careful because sometimes when I stream, if my internet's not strong enough, it'll get a little bit of frame droppage. Come on, Deegan. Meanwhile's making up spots. He's not. He's still running poor, but he's not like running bad. Not like he was. Before he was like 53rd, so he's gained a couple spots. Oh, and speaking of routes, look who's now behind me on the racetrack. Position-wise. Of course. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Heat 1. Is that Newgarden lead? I think it's Newgarden leading. I forget who the number 4 is. I know it ain't Harvick. Well, it's funny because I think I've kind of bumped and run with every YouTuber AI except for his. Oh no, that's the end of the heat. Let's see. No, it was Luke. Guardian Gary beat me. Alright, heat 2. Gotta try to get as decent a finish as I can in this heat, so a good starting spot for that final 150 lap run. Nice. You see, that's the other thing. I didn't realize, or I haven't seen it yet. Did you put your own AI in the game? Because you should. You should have your own car as well. I mean, you are the god of mods. There we go. I'm honestly surprised What If didn't pay me back for me spinning his AI out in his video. I was full-heartedly expecting it. Doing pretty decent. I got up to 35th after starting 50th, so I definitely have the pace. Just need to keep picking them off one at a time. Have a little bit of, as GNR says, have a little bit of patience. Jimmy's leading. I can't do it like Mertz, plus I'm still under the weather, so I can't do it like he can, but yeah. Aw, you should have. It honestly, I don't think anybody would have minded it if you put one of your own in there. Oh wow, Ed's leading now, from worst to first. Alright, Ty, in a minute I'm going to end up giving you the chrome horn, Ty. That's twice now. Please tap me. I'm offline. Get back in line here. Come on, Marco. Get out the way. Let's see if I can get up there. So far, really only one incident, and that was the car that spun, which I think was Logano. It was either Logano or it was Francis. It was a yellow car, so... Oh, I just sent it on Gibbs there. Oh, Denny. Ooh, that almost was bad. I caught it. Damn it, I lost the spot to Hamlin, but I caught it. I think I don't have to worry about damage. Wind valve's leading. Oh. Nice. Baby Bibs Gibbs. I like that. Might be able to get to the top 20 here. Easy enough. Just picking them up, putting them down. Yeah, Algar not having a good day. Didn't quite see who was running last though this time, so. Schrader. Running a respectable P23 right now. I don't know, for Schrader that does... yeah, I say respectable, but I know Schrader's probably used to not running that low in the field. At least in this one he is. Yep, it's all, no, that's Deegan up there. What a coincidence. I think I had to raise Deegan at the end of the first, or at some point in the first heat too, so. Ooh, I don't want to bump and run Schrader, but I have to. Outside with Deegan. Huh. I've seen him run a mix. I haven't really seen him be terrible, but I haven't really seen him be, like, boss good, so... The only ones I ever tend to really see, though, are Owen, What If, and Cody are the three that I always tend to seem to race around. I have seen Moots occasionally, but I can get to that top 20 here. Still got another 5 minutes to go, so I think I can get a good starting spot for that final heat at Maine. Just want to put ourselves in a position going into that Maine to steal this one. Yep, Swanson's the anchor right now. Man, Chase Elliott's 53rd. That's a first. I don't think I've ever seen Chase run this badly in the game. Yet, or at least yet. We're gonna get a couple more here. I got a good finish in the first heat. Just gotta see if I can improve upon that here. I'm going to start up as far as we can in that final heat. There's Joey. Oh, can we make it? Nope. Man, poor Tyler Reddick. There's no luck this year for Reddick, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I may do a little bit of not streaming testing with him tonight after I get done with this, but I wanted the big thing is I wanted to do this tonight. I gotta put that demon to rest. Not with what I'm running, Lucas. SRX is available online as far as being able to race online, but not with what I have. At least not yet. I mean, yeah, I could if I wanted to. It's just other people wouldn't see me as what I'm running as. A lot better finishing this heat. What? You can two-foot it. There's Boots. I know when I got it, I went to look just to see if there was anybody online, and there was no like races online at the time. So I mean, I could always check and see, you know. I doubt it, but ooh, jeez. Yeah, I think we're gonna. This might be where we finish. I can't really seem to get a good run off at the moment. Check up again. There we go. Might be able to get a top 20 possibly. Ooh, I went way too high there. Oh, Allmendinger's the leader. Ray Gordon, Pastor Neves. That wasn't Cindric, that was Allmendinger behind me. That was a leader. I didn't realize it was a leader. If I can follow these three guys, if they can clear a path for me to get maybe a couple more spots here before the end of the heat. Help my average. I know the first heat did, but oh, can I get Scott's speed? Nope, I couldn't get into the corner. 21st. Alright, let's see where we line up. Hopefully on the inside. Yeah, P7. This is doable. This is doable. can work with this. Bouncing off of, I don't know who that was I was bouncing off of. It's the best position I've had going into the final heat so far, so bodes well. Man, Doug Kobe is all over me. Traffic ahead. Yeah, I think I'm beginning to think I should have run just that little bit looser setup. I can get in good, it's just having trouble center off. Kobe, back to Kobe's bumper. Ah, damn it. Ribs gun underneath me there. I had Kobe and ribs gun underneath me. I think it's Francis yet. No, that's Tracy. I think Ty's back out front leading again.
Cabinets real quick.
Yeah, give me one sec. Be right back. Yeah, red flag over. Red flag over. I'm back. Back up here. And then straighten back out. It's gonna suck because I'm mid-corner, so let's hope I don't mess something up. I knew I was gonna lose a spot there because I was mid-corner. Oh jeez, God. It just wiggle wobbles. Like, it just stop it from wiggle wobbling. So tight loose. Push is going in and then just loose off. Still better than where we ran the other previous time, so I know turning the damage off definitely helped with that, so still one of the I don't know about anybody else, but to me, that's the quintessential NASCAR on Fox call. When I think of NASCAR on Fox, that's the first one I think of, is the 03 Darlington, the 03 Spring Darlington race. Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Newman was the pole sitter. Kurt Busch got the lead with a 3-wide pass of Elliott Sadler and Jeff Gordon. Of course, Craven ran him down, and well, we know what happened. I still think the most amazing thing is that when they still talk to Kurt about it, he still is cordial about it. Yeah, he'll joke with Ricky and say, you know, I wish I was that little bit ahead of you, but it's amazing to me how much they can. He realizes the impact of what that finish had. But even though he came out on the losing end of it, he still has no problem discussing it. Sure, it pains him, though. Funny thing about Kurt, about that 2003 season, at least those first few races, and they even said it on the broadcast, that Kurt had been basically feast or famine. He finished second at Daytona and second at Rockingham, but had, what was it? I know he blew an engine at Atlanta, but I think he also blew an engine at Vegas. Then of course he won Bristol the next week after Darlington, but it's just kind of funny to look at that early season. And he had such a good battle with Dale Jarrett at Rockingham too. Second race of the year. Yeah. Come on, I need a break. I don't understand how I'm so out of control and I'm on 25% loose. I'm as tight as could be, and yet it's still loose. It just will not hang the bottom of the racetrack. Oh yeah, the Busch race the day after. The thing was, McMurray probably was going to win that race, but Bodine got into him. McMurray was basically going to go around the outside of Bodine the way Craven did to Busch, just outside instead of inside. And Bodine got into him and turned him around, and that's what set off that finish, was Bodine get loose, I think, inside of Jamie, and they came together. Yeah, now I'm stuck at the racetrack. I was gonna get a top 10. Come on. Alright, now I need to... well, that's not what I meant to do. Come on. Come on. Turn back. Turn back straight. Come on. There we go. No. Come on. I'm trying to say that I need to start just sending it, but... Oh, crap. Nah, screw it. I'll lift Marco up. Current, my top two are Blaney and Larson. All time, I guess I could do all time top two. Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin. Let's see what we got up here. Moots is in front of me again. Figures the one time I talk about his AI not being around me to finish the things, the one time the AI is around me, dude. Too. Oh yeah, tire wear definitely factors into this game. For sure. But you can adjust that. You can actually adjust the AI tire wear too. That's okay. I know everybody's got their own favorites, and we're all going to disagree to some extent. That's the thing when you have that big of, when you have as big of diverse a fan base as NASCAR has. No two people are going to be alike. Who they like and who they hate. We like that. Yeah, Castro Neves. He fell off a cliff. He was third at the end of the second stage. The second heat. AJ's almost basically got a half a lap lead right now. I'm trying to drive it. Brake kind of late and try to carry some speed here. Basically not even halfway in this final heat yet, so not panic mode yet for me. Hey, Chastain's leading. I don't know how Ross got there, but he's leading. Further proving my point that I guess if you just send it, that's the way to get there. Shouldn't have done that. I was just taking my lumps and just drove low. So you're a Trackhouse fan, okay. Not a bad pick there with Rusty and Jeff, though. I know Rusty had his few run-ins, and Burton had the publicized one with Gordon, but not really two guys that you hear that get into a lot of stuff with drivers. I mean, Rusty had a couple of incidents with Gordon he got into, and the one with Dale Sr. at Bristol, but not so much with Burton. I mean, yeah, he had that one. Why do I do that? Why do I do that? Every time. Alright, I need to do something here. I need to get back to the leader. I don't know, this could be my best finish that we've had so far, because we finished last in both attempts I've tried at this. Which would be an improvement, but still not what I want though. Maybe I may have to bite the bullet the next time I try this and just say, let's try it with controller and see what happens. I really wanted to beat this with the wheel, but seems like it's just not meant to be. Anyway, there's still 70 plus laps left here. I mean, we still got 78 to go as I almost spun it for a third time. Maybe just, it's not meant to be. I'll have to try maybe another track for 100%er. I really wanted to get this done though. But we'll have to maybe try another night. It's still all over the place. Yes, I think that might be the next one I do, honestly. I may run a little bit tonight offline or off stream just to see, but I like what the video you showed me anyway. It does look pretty neat, awesome. Yeah, with Burton, then again, he was the first repeat winner at Texas, at TNS, after that fantastic duel with Kenseth in 2007. And you feel for Matt Kenseth because he lost both races at Texas in 2007 in the late laps, to Burton in the spring and Johnson in the fall. And you could argue that those two races were the last two good Texas races. Well, 2015 did have a late battle with Keselowski and Johnson, not really an entire race battle, but and Biffle's going to knock me up the track. See, that's one race I think that gets overlooked. Now that you brought that up, is Burton's late surge with RCR, the Fall Dover race. The battle between Burton and Kenseth in that race prior to Texas the next year. I think kind of equates to that Texas race. Okay. What was I gonna say? Gosh, I lost my train of thought now. Right, Burton. Kyle spun. he won that RCR's only 1-2-3 finish in Bristol, 2008. It was one of 2 races he won that year. Not 2007. 2007, I don't think anybody was catching Hendrick that year. They were far and away the best team that year. 2006, you could argue. 08, not so much. I think Johnson was pretty much in the league of his own in the chase, but 2006 is the one I think would stick out to me for Burton, because that's when he did lead the points. He had the points lead going into Dega, and he had, I forget what it was, if he had some sort, I think it was an engine failure at Dega. They took him out of it. But yeah, he was a contender down. He was basically, I think, at one point the point leader in the early part of that chase. I believe Johnson actually didn't take the championship lead till either after Martinsville or after Atlanta that year. So, 2006 is the one that, if you talk about Burton, was probably the standout one. He did make the chase in 2010, but wasn't really notable. There was also the one race that I really think got away from him, and it was because I think Clint just made a better move, was the Fall Dagger race in 2011. The one where him and Clint checked out. He was coming back on Clint through the triover, but Clint made just a little move to the right, and Burton had to correct himself, and when he did, it killed his momentum. Otherwise, I think he could have beaten Boyer back to the line. Yeah, we got back to 20th. We got another 30 laps to go here, so. Unfortunately, I am a lap down, so anything I gain now is just trying to gain positions. Still, it'd be nice to not finish dead last for once in one of these challenges. I should say self-challenges. This is actually a real challenge of the game. It's my own self-challenge. He did last year. I kind of pointed it out during the weekly podcast, or kind of thought about last night during the weekly podcast when I was watching that, the NASCAR weekly podcast, that Reddick and Dillon battled for it last year to see who would get that last spot. And lo and behold, this point in the season, guess who's battling for that last spot? Reddick and Dillon. So I could see Reddick making it again, but he could just as easily fall out. I mean, that's the way it is. You don't know. I mean, the only way to really guarantee yourself in the playoffs is to win. I don't remember that one, Bumble. I know Junior crashed at, he didn't crash at either Talladega race that year, I don't think. Again, I'd have to re-look up to see. I just don't recall. Some of my recall is good, some of my recall is not so good, so. I don't recall if he was caught up in one of the wrecks late in the race in 2010, in the spring. But I know they had about 3 incidences. That's how he got the multiple green-white checkers in that race. I don't blame Briscoe for making the move. Hell, Reddick nearly still won the race after being spun out. If Kyle Busch had been about a second further back, Reddick wins that race even after getting spun. But it just so happened Kyle was close enough that when Reddick wrecked, he couldn't recover in time. And of course, he just finished second last Sunday. I have a feeling, though, that Reddick could very easily, and I'm spinning again, could very easily end up like Casey Kane, where all it takes is just one. I mean, look at Ross Chastain this year. Literally, all it takes is one, and the floodgates can open. I mean, we said this about Casey Kane through his entire 2004 season. You know, when is he going to win? When is he going to win? Granted, it did take 2 years, or a year after his first win before he really went on that string, but yeah, Larson's the other one. All they need is just, all you have to do is put yourself in a position. I think it was, the quote is, I think it was Petty who said it, but quoted that all you can do is put yourself in a position. Circumstances dictate the outcome. You can't be running as good as some of these teams are and not eventually win. That's just the way it is. I mean, look at Chase Elliott. Chase was being consistent, he'd lead the points, and he finally got a break at Dover. You just never know. You just got to keep plugging away at it. Well, it's not going to be where I wanted I wanted to win it, but I'll take anything better than finishing dead last, though. So at least for this attempt, looks like we're going to be 25th, unless Schrader gets me here in the last lap. Yeah, what if is going to get a top 10? I try to knock Gibbs out of the way for that spot. Well, who won it? Who took the dub tonight? AJ did. Yeah, AJ pretty much had the dominant car, it looked like. Mayfield second. What if was 9th? Where did Mikey finish? Cody was 17th. Roots was 19th. Yeah, it was better finish. It's just, I may have to try this on controller just because I think I may have my wheel settings or something just loose. It seems like I can't seem to hold the bottom, even with it tight. I can't seem to hold the bottom, and poor E-Step was dead last. Poor E-Step. Everybody was E-stepping on him tonight. Yep. Well, I know I don't run force feedback high. I know you do. So I know that I'll just have to get, keep trying, One of these days we'll do it. One of these days we'll do it. You want me to keep streaming? Because I could just run some fun races. I'm not going to do the 100%ers like I was, but like 20%. Do just a couple of races, and I'm going to download those new tracks. So, where should I go? Yeah, we'll do one more race, but I want to figure out where I want to go. How about Old Mill? I haven't been there yet. See, I'd just like to be able to do more like this stuff, more gaming stuff. I know the big cornerstone on my things is reacting to the races for obvious reasons, but oh, this poor new screens. I'd like to try to do more gaming and stuff too. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do Eldora. You know what? I'll do Eldora after this then. Since I just saw you put it in chat, so I'll do this and then we'll do Eldora and then call it a stream then. This isn't going very good. I think I probably should have tightened myself up. Well, again, this could be a strategy play. Start back here, start on the pole in stage heat 2. Yeah, I'm still on legend. Like I said, I like a challenge, so. 25 wide racing. Bumble, have you, do you know of the YouTube channel Twisted Toe? If not, that's what made me think of that. There's a guy in that group, they do reactions to things, and one guy keeps always saying, "Where's my 8 wide racing?" So, when I see the 25 wide racing, that's what I think of. Is that the leader? Is it? No, Cozy's the leader. Maybe, what are you doing? I know you just finished second and all, but that doesn't mean you can't be all high and mighty on yourself here. Okay, now Cozy's inside me. It's okay. There we go. I got better run to the corner there that time. Oh, this is cool though. Like really slinging it. There we go. Well, I finished better than what I thought I was going to finish on that start, but okay, that just means we got a better starting spot for the second heat. I do like the dirt racing in this game, though. So much fun. And I really had to send it low. Try to keep as straight as we can coming off the corner. Back tires to hook up. Ooh. Sorry, Denny. I forgot to put this up. You know, Paul Tracy had a new. Who knew Paul Tracy knows how to drive on dirt? It's funny because I think he has run the Prelude a couple of times back when that ran. There's E-Step trying to redeem himself from finishing last in the 100%er. Oh, and I spun Denny. Sorry, Denny. Through there. Side job. Oh, I got into ribs. That may be yellow. No, it's not gonna be yellow. I'm surprised. Probably because we were so close to the end of the heat. Yeah, I think I may have to take it off a legend. I mean, I want the challenge, don't get me wrong. I want it to be more challenging than me just... That's why I've been trying to bounce back between getting... testing out season settings, is bouncing between expert and legend as far as AI difficulty, just so I can find what the AI is going to give me the most competitive races, but not where it seems like they pull away from me or I pull away from them. You know, I want that right balance. I want to be able to race like players, damn it. You know? Thing is, even though I'm not running where I'd like, okay, that just happened. I don't know how to explain what that was, but okay, that's a first. And I don't know how Denny caught us all quick already. Did I break the game again? Did I break the game again? And I think I just spun roots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just gonna get Denny back here. Oh, I can do that. That works. One way to get around him, just muscle him out of the way. This game is so much fun, though. Ah, still can't quite get there. Because we're not actually doing too bad either. I mean, probably can get it into the 30s. Fed up. Yeah, I know. Fed up. Isn't it funny how the difference between the post office and UPS is one letter? USPS for post office, or postal service. And UPS is obviously UPS. It's one letter. You take the suck out, and you take the suck out of the post office, you get UPS. And look at how dirty my car is. We're gonna need to hose this cart in when it's all said and done. Let's bang it. Let's go door to door with Tony here. On dirt. Who's leading? Hammond's still leading. And Barry going at it. No, Denny, I'm not gonna get lapped. Ooh, I sent it on Tony. I think I just crossed barely ahead of Denny, so. Let me run the last lap. Let's do one more. Let's do Eldora. I'm honestly wondering if I want to even change the settings. Change the AI settings. 'Cause this is... I like running on Legend. It's difficult. But it seems like once you get away from the leaders, once you get some separation, you can actually race. It ends up being good racing. I know. I don't want to make myself. Oop. Yeah, let's tighten myself up a little bit. Normally I'll run it loose here, but given the way that last race went. Last race of the night. Zoom Eldora. One of my favorite tracks on the Heat games. I have to bring it up every time I come here, but very first time I played SRX the game on console. First race was here. I beat Roots and What If in a three-way battle in which I was ghosted for half the time because I thought, maybe I can try this wireless. Yeah, that was not a good idea. It was a great finish, but it would have been better if I had actually been solid for it. I don't know who I just spun, but I spun somebody. It's off the wall. I just can't seem to get him in my line. There we go. I just couldn't seem to get a rhythm down there for a second. Yeah, I should have started it loose. I'd have to listen to which one you I know some of the songs on the soundtrack, but I don't know song title and artist so much for soundtracks outside of... There's only two that I actually know the band and song title of from the NASCAR Thunder soundtracks, and that's the Magic Carpet Ride, Steppenwolf, and Get Out of My Dreams cover by, what is it, Fenix TX is the band. Those are the only two songs that I actually know the name and track of out of the soundtracks. The others I can recognize just by hearing them, but I don't know the names. Oh, and I made Cindric live up to his name. Oh, we got one more lap, okay. I think Cody just won the first heat. Look at that, what if and Moots finished right by each other, 28th and 29th. Of course they're going to be ahead of me now, starting E2. Gotta love having paddle shifters too. Oh, and what if just spun? Right in front of the field. There's Tony. And I just spun Tony. That's it, I get suspended from the SRX now. I've been suspended for a week. Giggles is leading. Nagano. I was racing Bill before the end of that previous heat. Oh, somebody just got knocked aside. As I knocked somebody else aside. Look at that pack. I want to be part of that pack. No. I want to be part of that pack, damn it. They look like they're having fun up there. I want to be part of that pack. Damn, Lewis, where are you going? Oh, that wasn't Lewis. That was Bobby. That went flying in there. I'm just flying in there. Second. I got Roots in front of me. I got Cozy is behind me on my inside, and What If is back there too. So we're all kind of right here. Oh, only 10 laps? Aw, that's a little disappointing. I wanted more laps than that. But okay. Ooh, I thought I was going to get Algar there for a second. Like, hook him. Wouldn't have been on purpose, that's for sure. God, I can't get through the corner at speed. I mean, even when I think I'm low enough, they speed right behind me, door check me, and knock me out of the bottom groove. Yeah, I think I'm learning the lesson here to not put it on legend. Because yes, you can have some decent racing, but then an AI could come up and just slam you and... As I basically slammed that guy out. I'm basically getting freight trained right now. A better line there. It's a 3 and 4. Tap. One more. I almost lost track of the number of laps. I almost was ready to just let go of the wheel there that lap, but I realized, no, I still got one more left. Alright, well, I'm gonna go download those tracks, practice those tracks, and I'm gonna call this a stream. Who knows, maybe I'll do some fun races tomorrow night. Stream a few fun races of this. 'Cause I just love this game. This game is so much fun. Thanks for hanging around, guys. Bumble, Hi TV. Catch you guys on the flip. Catch you both on the flip side. If I don't see you before Sunday, or hear from you guys before Sunday. So, good night, everybody.